Want a snow day?
Whoa, no.
Yeah. Put on your pajamas both backwards and inside out. If that doesn't work, yell, snow day, into the freezer. How about this? Put a white crayon on every window seal.
None of those have been proven to work. You know that, right?
Oh, well, yeah, of course. Maybe not, but it's worth a try, especially this weekend.
Okay, I can agree with that.
I want snow.
We're close.
I want snow.
We're close.
We're close?
But it's not close enough.
Everyone has been talking about this storm. I mean, I feel like they've been talking about it for a week, since Christmas at least.
Well, okay, so the reason why is because everybody has all the information that we looked at. Like back in the day, back before the internet, when meteorologists had all their, maps printed, it cost an arm and a leg for that service to get all those maps printed to you. Now, any person could go on the internet, type in weather models, and you'll get a plethora of websites that'll give you all the models that we look at.
Are you saying there are armchair meteorologists out there?
Maybe. but here's the struggle for us. Somebody will take an image of a map from 16 days ago where it's saying we're going to get 5 feet of snow, and you heard it here first. And then starting that day, we start getting the questions. I heard we were going to get all this snow. Is this true? Come on.
Yeah. So, are we going to get 15 feet of snow?
No.
No. Okay.
Unfortunately, not with this one.
So what's happening with this storm?
So this one's close. So every model's been very consistent with this storm. It takes it along the Gulf Coast states, kicks it right in the sweet spot for a snowstorm on Delmarva. I'm not denying that. We're about 50 miles off from this being a monster. But every model just continues to creep it a little too far north, a little too far out to the east, so the wind's more southeast to east, so now you've got the wind coming off the Atlantic fully. No chance of it turning until the storm's gone.
That was my next question.
So here comes the warm air off the Atlantic. It's hard to keep snow at 30 or 45 degrees.
Okay, with that said, we are going to have a storm.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's not a question. It's going to be a windy, rainy Saturday afternoon, Saturday night into early on Sunday. We're talking about an inch of rain. We're talking about winds gusting at times 40 to 50 miles per hour. So an east to southeast wind, that's going to cause beach erosion, your coastal flooding threat for a couple high tide cycles because you're going to push all that water up. And then eventually the wind will turn out of the north and west. So along the Chesapeake Bay, any water that gets pushed up, it's got to get pushed the other way. So we're going to have coastal flooding issues there.
We don't need that again.
No. And then here's the other kicker. As you look at the 7-day, we've got more rain on the way for Tuesday. We just finished 2023 with over a foot of rain.
Yeah.
So now we're talking about this storm, about an inch of rain. The next one could be 2 to 4 inches of rain. Not out of the realm of possibility. So we're now adding 5 inches of rain in some cases on top of the foot of rain that we had basically 2 weeks ago. We already had those flooding issues all over Delmarva, including here on North Salisbury Boulevard. We could easily see that. The ground is so oversaturated that any rain, my yard's got a moat. I got a moat surrounding the yard. I got the crocodile swimming through so you can't get the mail here. So we have to take the realistic approach that, we're in a very active weather pattern for the next couple of weeks, and we don't have any cold air supply till maybe the middle of the month.
Okay, let's talk about the middle of the month, or just even the rest of the winter. Could we get a snowstorm this winter?
So every single annotation, any single indicator that we have long range points, the setup is going to be there. I think we're going to see some snow. Are we going to get a blizzard where we all get buried by a foot and a half of snow and I have to put the chains on my truck to get here for a 5 a.m. show? That one I don't know, but I think we will certainly see more than the quarter to half an inch of snow that we saw last year here on Delmarva.
Yeah. That was a disappointment.
That was a bad winter for the snow lovers.
For the snow lovers, yeah.
For those of us who have moved here to get away from the snow that you've lived with for 25 years of your life, it was a nice break because we weren't forecasting blizzards.
Right.
But I think this winter, we'll have a couple chances for the snow lovers.
All right. I still think we need to put our pajamas on inside out and backwards, just to be safe.
That floats you both.
Okay. All right, Mike. Thank you.
Of course.
You knew I couldn't.
Of course.
Not ask you this.
Of course. And also bringing up the armchair meteorologist. I appreciate that too.
Oh yeah.